doing? Mm, mm, mm. Hello,
I've
good
missed
morning, good
you
evening, good
this
night.
entire week.
I've missed you, bitch. What have you been doing?
Oh, just working, bitch. What have you been doing?
Same. I try, you know what I do? I perpetrate.
What does that mean?
I really can't say right now because I'll have to tell you in a later date. But yeah, just
Okay,
know
girl.
that I was perpetrating on some work.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. You know what? They gave me a bunch of work this week, which good on them because I was kind of sitting around like, guys, I need some work. But then they started filling my coffers, you know what I mean, with
Yeah.
some damn work. And I'm like, wow, I didn't say that much. Calm down, guys. But yeah, so I just been working and I do have a horrible kidney stone. I will probably say that 15 more times because
It's fine.
I'm such an attention hoe.
Same.
Look at me. I'm in terrible pain. I might go to the ER in 2 hours. Yay!
I have diabetes.
Oh my god, yay! No, no, no. Okay, are you ready to see my newest bag?
Yes.
Y'all ready? Dun 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 dun
You're
dun 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 dun.
Oh my god.
My
You are
Stanley.
falling down the Stanley rabbit hole, aren't you?
Yeah. Look at my Stanley Cup. It has its own bag. And isn't that
I
the way it should be?
That is cute. This is the thing though, at least that's a cheaper obsession.
It's a way cheaper obsession because this was like $8 or so. I mean,
Such a good deal.
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna
I
have to
just
get a
have no
Stanley Cup.
desire for overpriced bags right now. F these bags.
I want all the bags. I just can't afford them right now.
Yeah, see, I'm just kind of like, no. Computer said no. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, guys. If I cry, it's just a painful cry. I'm not hurt, I'm not like depressed or well, I am because it's damn January.
I'm so over it.
I hate you, January. I don't know how
We
many
don't
times I
have much
told you.
longer.
January, you bitch.
January's a bitch.
Yeah, I got it. Cammy said, no, you didn't get Stanley a bag. How can I do this? Did you see mine and Cammy's collabing?
Oh god, I could have peed my pants.
I love
I could have
Cammy. But I have to tell you
peed my
guys,
pants.
I was okay, so I wasn't really as much picking on Cammy as she had gotten a comment. I know she won't care if I say this, but she had gotten a comment on a video about her mentioning, she always says like I'm 5'1", I'm petite, whatever. And like somebody said called her out on her something on her own video. And so I had been saying to chat in her, like when she just say random things, I'd go, but you're petite, right? You're small, right? Like just, giving her, how I do, I give people shit.
But you're a skinny bitch, correct?
And, she was like, shut it. But so I just thought, how funny would it be if I kept perpetuating the
It was so
whatever.
funny. It was funny.
So
It was
anyway.
it was good.
And Cammy says, why? Because I'm friggin' petite, 100 pounds for reference. You are.
Period.
And bitch can get away with wearing a belly shirt. I'm not mad about it. I'm
Yeah.
definitely but I just thought that comment was just kind of out of the blue and I don't know. It just struck me as funny.
It
So
was yeah.
so I was like, look, and I had to go watch. I had to go through. She really doesn't say it in every video, just so you guys know, she really doesn't. Because I had to go through 35. I had to go through her whole catalog to find just 2 clips. You know what I mean? of her saying exactly what I wanted to say. And then so that was why I put that when I saw it. Oh my god. And I told her beforehand, like, I'm just, I hope you can take the piss because I'm just giving you the piss. Like, don't get mad or whatever. But anyway, yeah.
So I've not had too many negative comments, but I've had a couple, and one of them was just all it said was "you're fake," and I said,
Well,
"What? What?"
okay.
I said,
And what? But yeah, I always get my comments, like, I have to run it through 15 of you guys first. And then most of the time when people decipher it, they go, "Well, that I wouldn't take that as a mean comment." But I'm like, "No, no, this person said that with malintent, and they were holding their mouth wrong when they said it, and they were saying it sideways." And
they were
most of
being
the
a
time, mostly
bitch.
it's yeah, and mostly Dawn's like, "No, no, listen, Linda, you did this, and like, sorry, you're not. It's not a mean comment. Like, it's think of it this way." And I go, "Oh, okay, okay."
Yeah,
But
I feel like me and you are a lot alike when it comes to that because if there's something I feel like sideways, I'm like this.
I'm like, "Oh wait, let's snap
Excuse
back.
me.
Hey, are you? What was your intention when you friggin' just said that to me?
Hmm.
How was your face? It looked a little stank." Hold on, guys. Here comes the Stanley with its own bag again.
And then its little bag brings out those little green sparkly like confetti on there.
But wait for it. Bam!
Oh my gosh, that is the fanciest Stanley I've ever seen. That
Well,
is
okay. I want to be honest and truthful with you guys because I don't hold nothing back and keep nothing from y'all. But this is our fourth. But how many do I still have? Just the one. Because every time one comes in that I've ordered, my
Bill
daughter's
steals
like,
it. Oh, your
she,
daughter.
no, she has all three of them. She has fixed them up. She's put the little boots. I've ordered little toppers on. I mean,
Oh,
she's got it. So I'm like, who am I to mess with her happiness? I'm happy with the one. I
yeah.
can trick out my one. You know what I mean? Like,
Girl,
I'm
you can
cool
make
with
that
that.
have so many different styles.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need. But I did. I bought her two limited edition ones. Well, I bought us, but damned if I've seen them. So, like, I don't care. She have fun with that. Like, if it brings her that much joy, I wouldn't use it for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you want me to
So
tell
I'll
you
keep.
something that you're going to be jealous about?
Yes.
You're going to be super jealous.
Tell it.
So, me and Kelly on the 3rd are meeting Eva for dinner in Columbus.
You're meeting who?
Eva!
Oh my god, you are! I love
Hmm. We're
Eva! Oh
having
my
dinner. Yeah.
I'm not jealous. I'm happy. I wish I
I
could be there, but I do wish I could go because
I
I am
wish you could
jealous
too,
about
but
that.
yeah, she
What?
reached out and was like, "Hey, I'm going to be in Columbus. Do you guys want to do dinner?"
That's
I said,
awesome.
"Does a bear shit in the woods?" Yes, it
Right?
does.
Yes. Yeah. As
So
long
yeah,
as it doesn't involve Eva having to drive with all three of us in the back going, "Girl, what did you say?" And then I smacked the shit out of her. And then I was like, "You can't have a cat in here." And she said, "Why not? My cat's got a leash." Well, F you too. You know what I mean? We were
yeah.
doing that the whole.
And then she has to. Then me and Kelly act like children and argue back and forth. So she felt like she
which
probably had
is
her twins with her.
which is so much fun. And finally Devin's like, "Y'all need to shut up right now. I'm having a moment." And we were like,
He said, "I'm car sick."
"I'm car sick. Shut the hell up." And we were like,
Oh my gosh, we got so quiet. And then I got that giggly, chuckly feeling. I was like,
and then we were this close to going off the side of a mountain, not because of Eva, but because
no,
the damn it
the
was pitch
roads were
dark and we
so
couldn't see
scary.
crap and the roads were terrible.
Yes.
Oh, guys. Oh my
In the
god.
dark on the way back to the cabin that night,
Oh my
girl, that
god.
was.
It was pitch. It was so pitch dark.
uh,
I am telling you.
and there's no guardrails.
None. No,
No guardrail.
no street lights, no lighting,
Mm-mm.
no nothing but the light of the moon, honey,
Yeah.
and that mountain and no guardrail. Like, I know
Mhm,
this is an accident waiting to happen. You
mhm.
cannot be drinking and driving on that road. You're
Oh,
done.
absolutely not. You're done.
Oh my gosh. Candy said, when are you two coming to New York? Yeah, when you guys going to New York? We'll
Gosh,
go
I
to
would
Staten
love to go to New York.
Island. We'll take the ferry. We'll go and do the bridge and the tunnel. I don't, okay, I've never been to New York. So I have
I've never
all
been.
time.
You've never been to New York?
No, I've never been to New York.
Girl,
Never.
neither have I. You need to get your ASS up here. We meet at my house, have a sleepover one night, and then we drive to Dawn's, and then we
Okay.
have and then we have Dawn drive us to Cammie's.
Oh my God. Cammy
Yeah.
would probably just meet us at Dawn's.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
But we, but then wait, then she's got to backtrack and go into New York.
Yeah,
So that doesn't work.
I feel like we're gonna have to meet at Dawn's and then go meet Cammie.
I've never been on a subway. Have you?
I've been on a subway in DC, so yes, I've been on a
I
subway.
never have. No,
It was
never been on
fun.
an actual subway. Well, I mean, if you count those things in the airport that go like 1,000 miles a minute, where you like, if you're not holding on to the guardrail, you will tumble over and over and over.
I love those.
I do too. I love to see people be all tough when they get on and be like, F this handrail. No, I don't need a bar.
Mhm.
I need a stripper's pole. And then they go, oh, and then you're like,
First thing I do when I
honey.
get in there is I brace myself because I
Oh,
know.
me too. I'm bracing hard.
Yeah.
I'm over there bracing for the
Mhm.
bracing. You know what I mean? I'm like, they're like, ma'am, the doors haven't even shut yet. I'm like, I know, but this is going to be a surprise. Like, maybe I have my eyes closed. I don't know.
First
But the
off,
sign says, hold on.
I only have to be standing still for my fat to shift a certain way and me fall over. So
Oh, me
I am not.
too. Me
I am
too.
not.
Used to my boob would go, this boob would go that way, this boob would go that way. Somebody get knocked out, hit a baby in the face. You don't know. You don't know. You just
Yeah.
never know.
You just never
Okay,
know.
I just want to take that whole thing back about what I said about baby. I was trying to be gross. I was trying to be funny, and it went too far. And I want to apologize for that because that was just, I should have thought more about that. I love babies.
I love babies.
Okay, there we go.
So
Or
this shirt,
yeah,
I feel like I need a denim bag to carry with this shirt.
you do not need a denim bag. Of course,
I'm
because I'm not the denim bag person. Like, I am not the one.
I'm craving a
And
denim bag so bad.
I have to tell you, I if they and here's another thing for you to ponder.
Okay.
If in fact, let me put a little bit of this on.
Oh my gosh.
How ironic. Okay. If in fact Sephora has shut down all of their try-ons and their, first of all, it's gross to me. All I can see in Sephora on my For You page and on my homepage on YouTube and on Insta is just the 10-year-olds taking over Sephora. Okay, fine. First of all, that's their mama's problem and their grandmama's. I don't have those. Those aren't my kids. And
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, I've raised mine, whatever. But my point about it is now the 10-year-olds have ruined all the try-ons, the like sampling.
Yeah. I don't
But
I don't go I know what you're talking about though, because I've been in like Ulta and you see them like smeared and it's like,
yeah, but the thing is, like, I know that it's a factor, but just order it online and don't go in the store right now until they get all this sorted out. But all I can hear are, it was Stanley Cups. Everybody was all abuzz about, gosh, what do you need a Stanley? And then everybody's all up in arms about friggin' Sephora and 10-year-olds. And like, I'm over here like, I mean, it's the it's the Instagram and the TikToks that's influencing them and the YouTubes and all that, influencing your children to buy hyaluronic acid and retinol and on beautiful 10-year-old tiny baby skin that has all the collagen and elastogen in the world.
they're trying
Doesn't
to teach
need
them right.
it.
They know how they can spend that money.
Yeah, and then their moms are like, "Yeah, here's a credit card. Spend $500 on Drunk Elephant." I feel like the moms are taking it home and maybe like taking it from them. I don't know. I would
Or
be, but
I don't know, some
kids are gonna do what they're gonna do.
mhm.
Yeah, I can't be
You
too fussed about it.
and I guarantee you that I know I did. Girl, if I wanted to do something, I was gonna do it.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna
I
be
got a
sneaky
hold
as
of
shit if I
things.
had to, but I was still gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah, I was doing it and I was trying things that I should not have tried, and I
Mhm.
would do some stuff.
Same.
Yeah, yeah. Cause so I know what it's like to be, if my parents said, "Oh hell no, you can't do that, don't do that, won't do that." Oh, I was gonna try to do it no matter
Oh,
what. So I
made me
mean,
wanna do it more.
and everybody that's getting upset about it, and making all these TikToks and videos and stuff, like I get it. I get your anger and your frustration, but kids, they move on to things so quick. They'll
Mhm.
be back at Claire's, and there used to be a Justice, but there isn't now. But they'll move on to some other little trend, and they'll say Sephora. Remember 2 weeks ago when we thought Sephora was great? Screw Sephora. You know what I mean? It's gonna
Yeah, 100%.
and all these things that we say in these videos, guys, they're just not rooted in facts or anything. They're just hearsay allegedness that we've thought up in our own brains. Just like a moment ago when when I talked about a baby, that was crazy.
When I said that shit about that baby,
I was just kidding. I love babies. I miss my baby to pieces. But anyhow, okay, who's in the chats? Hello to everybody in the chat. I have the most horrible kidney stone. Oh my God. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. This live is going to be you all experiencing this kidney stone with me. Oh my
yes,
God, it hurts. Ed.
just pass it. Pass it on camera.
Oh God, it's moving so hard.
Oh, no.
You guys talk amongst yourselves for 1 second. Hold on.
Are you
Okay.
you okay? You having a contraction?
Oh my God, it's horrible. It's the
Oh,
worst.
is it like these sharp pains and, like, contraction? Like, is that what it's kind of like, or
No, it's not the same. It's worse.
oh my god.
Um, it's like, oh my God, it's like as if some sharp, terrible object like an anvil landed on your kidney space and just started ping, 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 like
Mm.
like like a little tiny man's inside your kidney dinging to get out with a pickaxe and a hammer, like
Oh
gang, gang. It's
god.
like that, but it sometimes it'll stop from it because it stops moving, and then sometimes it'll start and it'll jolt you like that's what just happened. Like I
Mhm.
was like, let's say this. Oh shit.
Your
Yeah.
poor kidney.
It'll it'll do what it's gonna do. Everybody, hello. If I missed you in the chat, I'm so sorry. But this is terrible. But the good news is I'm taking some Flomax and I've opened up my ureters a little bit. And guess what? It's on the move. It's on the move, guys.
Coming out.
One big, huge painkiller, that stuff that took Elvis down, one of those and a couple other things will knock me out. And tomorrow I'll spit right out. I'll spit right out and I'll show everybody.
It'll be everything will be okay.
Everything's gonna be every little thing is gonna be all right. Oh, Jane, thank you. Jane Price is here. Hi, honey. So sorry, it's horrible pain. It is. You know of what I speak then. Thank you for the commiseration. Dawn Donuts is here. I think it's worse when you are passing it and your urethra pain is so bad, right? Right. Right. Okay, so Dawn Donuts, I have to tell you that while I slept 3 nights ago, one did get down in my urethra and it's still there. So I've had that to deal with for 3 days, but like I can get through that a little bit with the Piridium and the Detrol and the, those pills that the commercials is. She gotta go, gotta go right now. They give you those. And so that relaxes all that down.
Oh,
And I take the Flomax, which will open up a little bit. But so now I have like one waiting to get out and a new one just started traveling down. Usually I don't start passing them until March. I got a knock wood though. I haven't passed one in a long time. But
maybe you'll pass
now
these ones in January and March is going to be okay.
maybe if I stop eating crappy food,
Girl, we got to get back on it.
we gotta get back on this.
It's so dreadful, though, eating healthy. I hate it.
What's worse is having a kidney stone.
Oh, that's
Hi,
true.
Tony. Oh God. Marijuana works wonderful for my kidney stones. Thank you, because I do I I will deal with that in a moment. I can pull a Jeffree Star. If you get, that's another thing that comes in my feed all the time. It gets up in my feed. He's like, hey guys, hold on. He's doing these like TikTok battling on. He left YouTube. He's like, goodbye, YouTube. And now all he does is TikTok battles with a bunch of people. I don't even know what that is.
I
But
run
then
across
every
them
now and
too.
then he'll be doing a live and he's like, hey guys, hold on, hold on. And he'll go, you go, okay, okay. And everybody will green heart him. Yeah. I get it. I get it. But yes, thank you for that, Lexational, because I totally agree. Unconventional, no. I love it. But it's middle of the week. I'd rather do it on the weekend. So I don't want to stop working. Because who wants to take a sick day in January? Tell me. Anybody out there?
Nobody.
Ma'am? No.
Mm,
Mm-mm. We
no.
will. I'm a tough mother effer too. I just have to tell you that. Like I have had 200 at least of these. And I've been hospitalized maybe 15 times for them. So in the span of 24 years of me having them, that's I think pretty good.
That's a good percentage.
Like a
Yeah,
percentage.
that's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
bad.
So I mostly do them on my own. But anyway, my pursuit of happiness. Hello. Thank you. And welcome to the chat. Guys, sum up that chat for me, will ya? Dee Bean, hello. I love you guys. Oh my gosh, yes, Luxational. We definitely yes, sativa does. Ooh, such a great idea. I know what I'm gonna do. So we were playing a game last week. And I told my daughters about it. I was like, we played what did we play? Two lies and a truth.
We did.
They were like, no, mom, that's not the game. The game is two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie. So
Which for us was
tonight,
harder
I know.
because we're not
So,
interesting.
right.
We are not interesting, obviously.
I mean,
Like we
apparently
are, but
not.
we know so much about each other because when we talk, we don't hide
Yeah.
our shenanigans.
No, I've told you everything. So
So,
this could be kind of hard for I mean, it might be that people out there don't know, but
mhm.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me
I don't know. I have this feeling that me and you are both going to get this one right tonight.
Oh my God, Ed, thank you for the confidence boost.
Mm-hmm. Because you
Well,
shit the bed last time.
I shit the bed horribly. Like God, I like wanted to go with the golf, and then I went with the damn Brian story, and then I was both of that they
Yeah.
weren't either
Mm-mm.
one the
No.
truth.
You took the true one out right away. You said that
I
cannot be
said
true.
that cannot be
You're like,
Valerie.
Valerie is responsible.
My Valerie is responsible. She will never steer you
Mm-hmm.
wrong. She would never horse
Mm.
around at work. What I like to call you ever see I watch a lot of videos anymore, like TikTok and Instagram, the shorts and
Mm-hmm.
shorts. And it's a lot of people at work. And so as soon as I see cubicles and one come up and it's something funny at work, I'm always like, I tell Bill, I'm saying, this is my cue. Fucking around at work. That's what it is. It's because that's all it is. It's effing around at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Anyway, all right, I'm gonna let you go first this time because I went first last time and
Okay.
I didn't do so well. So go for it.
Okay, girl. So you want my first story. So
Yes.
am I telling you all three of my stories then? Right now.
Tell me. Okay, so yes, what we're looking for is I'm trying to fish out the lie. So two truths, one lie.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Ready?
So you ready? I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
my first story.
Okay.
So when I was 14, 15 years old, I used to sneak beside my house and smoke Newports, like cigarettes.
Yes.
Because and I would hide them under my mattress and I'd go out there and sneak and smoke.
Yes.
So my brother Ryan, which is couple years younger than me, I mean, I wasn't that mature, so I was like, "Yeah, buddy, you can have a cigarette too." He was smoking too with me. We would be outside and we'd be like, I don't even think I was inhaling at that time. I don't know. But anyways, so we would smoke our cigarettes, and one day my sister Kelly came around the building or came around our house and caught us. And so I start freaking out because she was a little tattletale bitch, that one
Uh
there.
oh.
Oh, girl, yeah, she
Not
would
my
tell you.
Kelly.
In a second, she was like this. Oh, I'm telling mom. Yeah. So what did I do, Winnie? Mind you, she was 9. She was like 9, 8 or 9 years old. I made
Okay.
her take a puff of the cigarette. So she takes a puff of it, and I go, oh, bitch, you smoked now. So you can't tell mom because you did it too. Oh, yeah.
Very smart.
hmm
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so she didn't say anything. So that's my first story. My second story is so my friend, I went to Las Vegas because this was like, how old was I? Maybe 25, 26 years old. So my friend Annie, her parents were going to get married out in Las Vegas.
Okay.
So we were there for like 4 or 5 days. Um, but me and her went and like sightseed and stuff because we were like young. We didn't have money to go gamble or anything like that.
Okay.
So I had taken my bill money because I didn't want to miss out on that opportunity. So I didn't pay my bills so that I could go. The whole time though, I had that anxiety. Do you know what I mean? Like I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, what am I gonna like when I get home?" Like even though I had the best time, like when I get home, this is gonna suck.
Okay.
So before we left though, I was like, I want to go down and just like play like $10 on the machines, like just so that I can say I played in Vegas because I don't know if I'll ever make it back here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we go down there. I think I was like only $5 in, and I was just playing a quarter machine too. And
Hmm.
I had it came up with all these sevens, and it was only like because I wasn't doing like any max bets or anything like that. It was just a couple bets, or whatever, just like the one, like the quarter, I think it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
So I won $1,500 though, and that was like I only had took like $400 or $500 because I was like I that was my bill money then. My rent was like $300 back then.
Oh my God. You
So
stopped,
I was
right?
freaking out, and then I won that money, and oh girl. Then the last day I was like, well, girl, where are we gonna go shop at? Like, let's go get some stuff, which was like souvenirs and shit, because I was 25 and buying stupid shit at that time. Like
Yeah.
coming
That's
out of class stuff.
awesome.
Yeah, so um that's that one.
Okay.
My last story, girl. Okay. So this was also when I was a kid. I was probably, I don't know, 13 years old, and I had this little black beagle. Her name was Lady,
Mhm.
and
Lady.
her name was Lady. She was a little bitch, but anyways, she gave birth to 11 puppies. But yes, she had 11 puppies, and she buried them because she was like, no, we were like good pet owners, but like I don't know. When I was younger, it wasn't like I guess weird to have like a dog in a dog box. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she got let loose and we played with her all the time and stuff. But yeah, she had a dog box and
Oh.
because homegirl was not being house trained and who knows, I don't know if we were like not doing what we were supposed to do or whatever, but
Yeah.
anyways, so she had 11 puppies, buried all of her puppies, and my mom buried them, like buried her live puppies. My mom ended up noticing it, and like all the puppies were gone except for 2. So she took the puppies, and my mom like bottle fed them. Well, first off, she bottle fed one because the other one died like that night. But my this is the other funny part of this story is my mom let my sister, because my sister, this one that was dying, this dying puppy, my sister was so emotional. She was probably 7, 8 years old or whatever, again, and maybe younger, because I think I was a little bit younger then. But let her take it to bed because Kelly was crying, and the dog died in the middle of the night
Yeah.
with my sister. So my sister woke up with a stiff puppy. Like, yeah, so that, yeah. And my mom bottle fed this other puppy, and he lived and we had him for years. His name was Rocky, and he was so cute.
Okay, but why didn't the mom bury, so the mom didn't want anything to do with him?
Yeah, she buried all of her puppies. Yeah. Like, and there was like they were like sticking part, like a couple of them were like partly out of the ground still. That's how my mom saw it, because she was like,
Oh
it was
my,
crazy. Hmm.
that is the most heart-wrenching story. I
Yeah.
I don't think that you could make something like that up, and there might be some truth to it, and I don't think it's a total lie. But I want to say I feel like that's a true.
Okay.
Now I just have to figure out
Yeah.
whether the Vegas story or the smoking story is true. So I feel like Kelly probably would have told on you for a lot of things, but you probably got her smoking now. So, that's on you. She probably, Kelly seems down, and like I was the youngest, but now I had a younger brother. I have a very similar story to that.
Hmm.
So, very similar, like almost scary similar, which is weird. I almost feel like, did I tell you
Because
this
we
story?
think
And
so much alike.
I know, I'm wondering, like, did I tell you this story that weekend and you just sort of told it back to me? Okay.
I don't know, girl.
Oh, guys, what do you guys think? I need help on this one. Okay, 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 okay. I think that that story is so traumatic and so heart wrenching that if it's not all true, at least.
So on, okay, this time I didn't oh, okay. Now, yeah, I didn't really like how I did the last time. I came up with a really like real story, and then kind of like,
Embellished.
yeah. I mean, kind of, but kind of not. Like, you'll, yeah.
Okay, okay, then. In that case, I think the smoking story is 100% true. Like, I
Okay.
got a truthful vibe out of that when you told it.
Okay.
And I think that the Vegas story is true, but God, part of me wants to say no because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, guys, what do you guys think? All right. So I am terrible at this. I believe all of your stories. Like, I cannot, I find it hard not to believe people when they tell me something. Like, I'm a Libra. Like, I believe things. Okay. I'm gullible. Like, I believe shit. And I'm already down one game. God almighty. If I lose this one. Okay. I am going, oh God, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my freaking God, it hurts. Hold on.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Oh God. All right. Kaylee says the Vegas story's true, but Craig says he thinks Vegas is a lie. Oh my God. Brian says he might have stole your story. Oh my God. Hello, MT Native. How you doing, sweets? Um. Oh, okay. All right. I am going with. Oh my
Which
God.
one's the lie?
I'm gonna go with the puppy story is a lie. I think there's some truth to it, but I don't think it's all true.
Okay.
It's too heart wrenching and horrific.
Okay.
Like, so I am gonna go with. I can't believe I'm doing this again, but I'm gonna say puppy story has some lies in it. Final answer. What is it?
The Vegas story is
Damn
false.
it! You've never been to Vegas. You already told me you
I,
haven't.
I have been to Vegas. but I won $326.
That's right.
I told you that story.
Yes, I know you told me the Vegas story. Oh my god.
I won $326. Girl, I would have felt like I was rich 20 years or 15 years
I
ago if I would have won
mean,
1500.
what I was thinking? You weren't maxed out on a quarter. That doesn't compute because that would never have paid out.
Mm-hmm.
It would
And
have
I
paid
did
out.
get sevens, but it was a
Yeah.
quarter, and I won
And
326 bucks.
sevens, lucky sevens are my favorite game in Vegas, or they used to be when I gambled.
Mm-hmm.
So I should have known that the payout, unless you were maxed on 75 cents, would
Mm-hmm.
never have been 1,500. And plus that was before progressive machines. You weren't on a penny slot progressive. So damn it, man. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I am
The
I am zero
puppy
for.
story, 100% true. My mother, and she's on here watching, let Kelly take this baby puppy that was dying.
Well, I mean, I can see her logic in it because
Kelly was so upset, but she was
um,
more traumatized that she woke up with a stiff puppy.
I know. I would be too. Well, the puppies really couldn't have. I mean, your mom did really great raising the
Mhm.
one
She did,
because the
yeah.
mom rejected them all.
Hmm.
Um, so that's wild that your mom at least got one out of the litter to
Yeah.
live by bottle feeding it because
Oh, yeah. Like every
a baby
2 or 3
needs its
hours,
mom.
she was feeding that puppy. Hmm.
This is crazy.
Hmm.
I am terrible at this game, but okay. That's
Funny
cool.
thing is, though, is that we have a similar story with the smoking thing.
We do.
It's
I
because we're
can't.
so much alike.
I mean, that story is so close to the story that I have, and I'm gonna pull it out on you one. But now you're gonna know, so I'll tell
Hmm.
you one night. But hold on. Okay. All right. I'm okay, guys. Those of you that are joining late, I am fully in the throes of having a kidney stone. I have one already. In my urethra, in my in the so here's how your anatomy works. Those of you who don't know, kidneys, two of them, ureters, bladder, urethra, right? Okay, that's how it works. So what hurts so bad, and I normally get the right side. Okay, knock wood, knock freaking wood. Oh my god. But I very rarely, my right side kidneys are usually filled at all times with kidney stones. So there's that. But
That's
anyway,
dreadful.
I'm in the throes of a kidney stone. It's on the right side. I have one already almost ready to come out that's been moving for several days that's just stuck. And rightfully so, those do hurt to no end. But right now, and it just started when I was getting ready to go live with you. I went to pee and I was like, holy shit, here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes the rain. And so now I have one moving from my right kidney down to once they get to your bladder, that if they stay there and they stick around a little while, you're okay. But yeah, it's a treacherous, it's a
That's dreadful.
it's dreadful. Okay, yes. Empty native, I am so glad that you never have had a kidney stone, and I wouldn't wish one on my worst enemy. Not that I have any worst enemies, but if I had one, I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It's that. Well, I can think of one dude, but that's it. But yeah. Okay. So, all right. Let me tell you three stories. And these are from my life. And so, it will be two of them are true. One is a lie. You have to spot the lie. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Um, at lunch one day at the place where I'm currently working. These two people do not work with me anymore. One doesn't work there at all, and this is probably why. But me, another girl, there's three people involved in this. Okay, me and two other workers. Okay, two of us went to lunch or break or whatever. We went to the break room. We were chilling out. Yada 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 yada. My friend who I was with said something sort of sharp about sort of not so nice about another lady who was walking in and caught it, right?
Oh, okay.
Ah, and so it was crazy. We, were like, oh shit, okay. Like, oh, what's happening on General Hospital? They even play that show anymore? It's one of those like. And then I said, "Don't you ever come back here without any clothes on again." Like, what do? You're like, "Oh shit, you're mid."
You were trying to come up with some shit.
We were. So she stays in there and drinks her, Sprite Light Ice. If you know, you know, Sprite Light Ice, and then we go back. Our break is over. We go back. We clock back in. Okay, well, okay. I'm thinking about um the lady that heard it. Okay, and so I thinking of her, but meaning to send an I am about her to my friend. Okay, we've already been busted talking about her in the break room. Like it wasn't me, my friend, the girl was saying something shitty about me.
Oh,
But
oh god.
I like, that thing, like I was working on something, but I thought of something to say, like,
Mhm.
oh well, you know what, she has so many rights. She should never. What's her problem? You know what I mean? I was gonna bitch and moan about her on the I am, right? And so I, thinking of her, typed her name in, sent the text of the I am about her that I was trying to send to my other friend to her. Done. It's done. Like, I can't pull them back. Like now you can pull things back. I mean,
Yeah.
it's, people, if they've seen them, they've read it, you're done for.
Mhm.
Girl, she printed that out and took it immediately to a supervisor.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, she did. Mhm.
And so I had to have several meetings and I got into trouble about that. Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, I just wasn't thinking. I was just like trying to do like five things at once, and you know how you really can't
Oh,
multitask, your brain's not doing it. So
girl,
anyway, yeah, that happened. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
sent Brian a picture of my ass.
See, I mean, it does. It just happens. It's just the
Yeah.
same thing. It's like you think you're doing something, you know what I mean? But I fully typed this person's name in and then sent the IM. I keep saying text, the IM to her about her, like meaning to send it to my friend who was already, we had already spoken that day, and
Mhm.
all I had to do was just her name and type. Like what?
Wrong person.
Oh.
I have done stuff like that before, so I get it.
Mortified. But then I got in trouble, which was even worse. And now I hate the girl even 10 times worse. Like, what? Okay.
Mhm.
So that happened. All right. My next story. That's it. I've told you everything on that one. Okay. So we went to Disney one year with my kids and me and Bill. So it was both my girls, and I, we had been allowing a child to stay with us. So we took that child as well. Um, so there were three kids and us two, right? And if you've ever been to Disney in Florida, in Orlando, you know that to get on the tram, that I can't even tell you how many miles wide the ramp. It's like a ramp. You walk up the ramp, and then you get, you stand in these little lines. If you know, you know, right? Okay, so there is nobody around. Listen to me. This is like a time of day. Like we're going back to the hotel room to like chill out, or maybe we were going to another park. I can't remember, but we were getting on that tram to like chill out, maybe go eat somewhere. I don't remember. But we are walking up, and there's another family in front of us. And so then my older daughter, Maddie, she like darts in front of her. And then we get into a line. She's like, up here, mom. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I'm old, and I was 50 pounds heavier then too. So, whatever. So I'm sweating, and I'm like, okay, girl. Well, I hear this woman say something, but I don't think it's at my kid. I just think she's just, being a Karen and a bitch. And I'm just like, okay. So when I got to my kid, when I got to Maddie, Maddie said, "Oh, that woman said something about me getting in front of her." And I listen to me. You can call me everything.
Mhm.
You can smack me in the face. Do what you want. Like I'm whatever. I'm probably gonna cry off in a corner. But please, ma'am, please do not say something in front of me about my child
Mm-mm.
to my child.
No,
Because you
ma'am.
will get a good old country ass whoop. Just believe that. Believe it. I'm
Mhm.
not the one. And not today, devil. You gonna F around and find out all
Yeah.
day long. And she sure did. And I mean, it was one of those. I mean, the devil just popped right up, and I looked straight over. She was several things down. I mean, there was nobody else. It was her family, our family. That was it. We weren't
Yeah.
cutting in front. There were 20 trams available, ma'am. You listen, listen. You're fine. You're gonna get on this tram, lady. Stop. So and when Maddie said that, my head snapped over and I said, "Who, her?" And she snapped back and looked at me and I said, "You? You said something? You talking about my kid getting in front of you, ma'am? I don't see nobody." And I started just flat getting redneck. And Bill said, shut up, shut up. So he grabbed, look at my face.
I
He
see it.
grabbed
You're getting
me and
mad
like,
thinking about
look,
it.
I mean, it was horrible. And so everybody was like, "Shut up, shut up, shut up." And she knew she had done something wrong because she didn't say not one damn thing to me.
Mhm.
So I turned into a Karen redneck at Disney and the happiest place on earth. I sure did. But I'm so sure, ma'am, you could have said that to me all day long, and I would have just been like, "Oh,
Yeah.
so sorry. Excuse me." But you went ahead and said something about my child in front of her mother. No, ma'am.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh. Not today, devil. It's
Hey,
not gonna
bitch.
happen on my watch. So that happened. I know, Chris. I sure. I was like, "You got something," and I really did say, "You got something else to say?" Oh, you what? I really did. I was like, say something. You got
Mhm.
something else? I can't. I didn't hear nothing. She didn't say a word. I was like, "Ma'am, hello,
You got something to
nothing."
say, girl?
Yeah, I really was like, "You got something
Mhm.
else?" Oh, okay, okay. I see you.
She was about to get that fist.
I mean, Bill was like, "What are you gonna do when she comes over here and fights you?" I said, "Get kicked out of Disney, I guess." I don't know. I mean, but it
We'll be
just hit me
packing up and
wrong,
going
and
home.
I was like, "We're gonna pack and just get on a plane and go back because I can't have this." Okay, so that's my second story. Number three, Bill and I went to see Air Supply. This is back when I worked in the radio. And we went with another couple. The news guy at the radio station got us the tickets. We went, we had great seats. I proceeded to sing. I sang with Russell. I can't think of his name right now, but the singer, the little short guy that looks like Frodo. I sang with him with Air Supply, like totally sang on the microphone a song with him. He gave me a hug. It was crazy. The lights, it was one of those things where like you come out of the stage, they turn the lights up. It was a very small venue, like 3,500 people or whatever. And I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
Okay,
And
I
then
was like, I had no clue who you were talking about until you started
okay, yeah,
singing
Air
that
Supply. And then
song.
he said, "Believing for some," and I went, and then he kept the mic out, and I'm from across. He's in the middle aisle. I'm way over here on the side of the stage, like way far away, and I went, "I'm so lost without you." I mean, I screamed it. Every single solitary person in that auditorium said what, and him too, and he ran. Listen to me. He flat ran over to me and grabbed me and gave me a hug, and we sang that song together. So I have sang with the group Air Supply.
That's pretty
Boom!
cool.
Oh yeah! Oh my
Okay.
god! Okay, you figure
So,
it out, honey. What do
so
you
I'm
guys think?
okay. So the first one, I could totally see all of that happening. I feel like I could see, but okay, that first one, I feel like I can definitely see that happening, but I want to say part of it's true. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not giving you my answer yet.
Okay.
Okay. The second one, I definitely could see that. The one with your child. You're going to get that.
Okay.
You're going to get her. That one's true. I feel that that one's true. So I
Okay.
got to figure out what the lie is. And I know you used to work in radio, so singing, that could be something that absolutely happened. You went to a concert and you sang. But I'm going with the singing one is false.
You are?
That
Final
one's
answer?
that one's not true.
Oh, you would be wrong, sir.
Okay,
That
let me tell you the first one is it the first one that's a lie?
it is.
And
It
it's
is.
that person walked in, you guys were talking, but you didn't send a message.
No, I didn't. The girl I was with actually did.
Oh
So
god.
there was some truth in it. She did print that out. She did take it to the supervisor. My
Yeah.
friend did. I don't know what happened from there. I mean, I suppose that she got in trouble or whatever. But yes, 100% that happened to someone, but I
Well,
wasn't the one.
and I remember something about that because I'm pretty sure we had the conversation about like you somebody walking in when you guys were on break or something. So I
Yes.
heard part of that story. So I was like, "Now that one's true." So
There
hey
was
girl.
some truth. Some truth.
Okay, both zeros today. We're
Both
both
zeros.
wrong.
You're still in the lead, though. You're still in the lead with 1-0.
Next week we'll see if
It's
you catch up.
on. It
Yes.
is on. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Chats with Chris. Chris says you were like, yes, bitch. Say it again. Winnie, you're Regina George. It's not Wednesday yet. But tomorrow we will wear pink. Oh yes. Um, hey Jeanette, how are you? Concert is corny but wonderful. Yeah, it really did happen. It really did happen. And then I won't tell you all the ins and outs, but shortly that was in September of 2006, girl. 2006. Why does she know that was September of 2006? Do you want to venture a guess on that?
Um, that's the weekend that you got pregnant with your baby.
The month after, that was the last time she ever had her friend, her monthly friend. I don't know why I remember that. But yeah, that's very significant because that's then I didn't, and I was like, wait, I remember having it at the Air Supply concert. That's the last because whenever the doctor would, every time when you get, I'll just tell you, when you get pregnant, they ask you every single time and 20 times a day, when was the last day of your last period? So, honey, that was down for sure. Like I remember that like it was yesterday. But anyway, there you go. Chris says you beat teen pregnancy, honey, by 20 something years. I sure did. Woo! Yes. But yeah.
Woo!
Woo! Yes. I guess I could. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what about my brother because we're just on here. Hey, Jean. Hello. Okay, and I'm not currently having too much pain at the moment. Like it's subsided for the moment. But it's radiating to the front, so that's what tells me this one might be a quick move, or she might be quick.
Oh,
Because I've been
good.
taking Flomax for 3 days because of the other one down there. So I feel like we were primed and ready, and that's part of the reason. So it makes perfect sense. When you take Flomax, your ureters and everything dilate, right? They give it to men to take all the time. You have like prostate issues. Women can only take it for a little short period of time while they're doing the kidney stone thing. But it makes sense, and I always hate to use Flomax for any reason because then I feel like it opens up the ureters just enough for more to drop out. So that's exactly what's happened. But anyway,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, good times. We've talked about a lot of good
That
stuff
is
tonight.
so fun.
Real fun. But anyway, when we were kids, I was 18, my little brother was 13. Okay. My dad and my stepmom had a little country store, which my dad had all kinds of ventures. But this was one of his little sideline jobs. He bought this store. He was going to turn the store into a car lot, which I think he did. I don't remember. But anyway, no, they were going to move. They were selling everything because they were moving to Los Angeles again. Okay. So they were moving to LA. So they were going to go away for the weekend, but they needed me to watch my stinking ass little brother. So that, because I was in college, I was grown, but I wanted
Mhm.
to party. So I dragged him to a party that night because I was like, and tell don't tell your mom,
Absolutely.
and don't tell dad, I'll kill you. He was pretty good about it, but I betrayed him. Yeah. But the thing is that okay, so that store had a lot of like cigarettes, and so all the cigarettes, my dad was a huge smoker anyway, but there were tons, cartons and cartons and cartons of cigarettes they had to clean out of the store, all the dead stock, right? And they had put it all in my bedroom, like the bedroom that I slept in when I
Oh,
visited. I smoked in, so I was like in seventh heaven. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna give me a carton of these and get the carton back. Like, we're good. But he had snuck in there. He had snuck right around and stole a pack of Marlboros. And when I could smell it, I woke up and he was smoking in the bathroom. Cause I mean, the bathroom, here's
mm,
my door in the hallway. Here's the bathroom. I mean, he could have
yeah.
gone outside. It was fully summertime. Hello. But he didn't have the sense, good sense. So anyway, I told on.
You little snitch.
I know, and isn't it the stupidest, meanest thing I've ever done? Well, I thought he was gonna. So here was my thinking on it. I thought he was gonna tell on me for dragging him to a party where I was smoking and partying and having fun. I wasn't
Yeah.
drinking or anything because I was driving him around, and I definitely
Mhm.
wouldn't have done that. But I was smoking cigarettes, and I
Yeah.
told him, I said, and so we had set him up in like another room and let him watch TV. And he just was like, 'cause he's a 13-year-old boy. He was like, hell yeah, look at all these girls. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
watching
for
TV.
sure.
Woo!
Yeah.
We got him a pizza and set him up with a, Sprite Light Ice. I mean, seriously,
Frat lad ass.
he got him a Sprite Light Ice. Anyway,
I feel like I want a sprat lad ass.
you need a Sprite Light Ice.
Kind of.
But anyhow, yeah. So I felt like when his mom and my dad came home that he was definitely going to let me, he was going to tell. I just
Mhm.
knew it because he threatened me with it. He'd been like, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him you dragged me too far. I just knew it would be too much for him to his 13-year-old self. So when they got home and hit the door, well, he had lied to me too. He lied. I let him go to an R-rated movie because I said point blank, because I didn't live with him at this point. I was like, Dad would never let me go to an R-rated movie. You're full of shit. I don't believe you. He's like, no, 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 he would. And I said, you're sure? This was before cell phones, guys. I was like, you're sure your mom and dad would let you go to the movies and see this movie? And he was like, yes, yes, no big deal. So when they got home, that's what got him in trouble. He got whooping.
He got whooping.
He got whooping. He sure did. But maybe we kept each other smoking secrets. But the other thing, and then one day I wasn't there. I was gone. I wasn't living with him. So I wasn't at home. I just heard about this sideline. He had to go to the hospital because not only did he go try to smoke him a cigarette, there was skulls and stuff in there, those dipping
Oh
things.
gosh.
Yeah, and he had tried to do that at 13, and he got really swimmy headed, and he
Mhm.
passed out and hit his lip on the oh my god, if he ever watches this, he's gonna kill me. But he hit his lip on, because he's 50 now.
Mhm.
He hit his lip on the corner of the sink or something, had to have stitches, and he got in trouble for that too. But I was like, man, ain't you ever gonna learn? Ain't you ever gonna learn? But yeah,
He was
yeah,
young. He was 13.
he
Girl,
was
I was doing some
13.
stupid shit at
I
13.
was too. He was a good kid though. He was really
Yeah.
good. He was a good boy. He went to the service. He was a good boy. But anyway, he did. He's he's not too big for me to whoop him. I will whoop him. That's for
He'll give
sure.
you a whooping.
I will whoop. Brothers and sisters fight.
Oh, you spent a weekend with me and my sister.
Oh my god. It's the same. Yeah. What we love to do when
We
we get together. Oh my God, help me, Jesus, Jesus, take the wheel, Jesus, please. Hold on.
out of the stone.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Oh.
Okay, so what was I telling you?
I said something about how me and Kelly were, and you said something about
Oh
when you get
yes.
together.
Look at guys, those of
I,
you who haven't seen, I bought a bag for my Stanley Cup, so
that
I
is
haven't bought me any.
that's fancy.
Okay. No, when we get together now, like all we can do is remember when blah 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 blah. That's all we ever do is
Yeah,
remember when you were stupid and blah 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 blah. Blah. And I was like,
I
my
feel like me and
brother, I
Kelly
don't
do
know.
that.
Were you the oldest? You were the oldest?
I was the oldest, yeah. Out
Oh
of
God.
9 kids, well, so there's 9 of us, um, adopted and like, you know, actual blood siblings or whatever. And then there is I have 3 stepsisters too that I absolutely love. So there's 12 of us all together.
Now, there's a differing of stories about um so you're crazy about all your siblings.
Oh, there is so there's a couple of them that not that I'm not speaking. I absolutely
You speak to all of them,
I speak to all of them. I'm
and
the
it's not
only
that
one,
way.
I think, out of all 12 of us. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure I'm the only one out of all 12 of us that speaks to everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
But like when we asked Kelly that, Kelly was
there's
kind of like,
a there's a few of them she do not speak to.
I love that. I love it. You were like,
And she
yeah,
won't
like
hide nothing about it either. And she is literally, leave it to her too, because she'll be the one who makes it awkward on Thanksgiving. Who's like, they'll be like, "Hey," and she's like this, "Hey,"
oh
and
my
and
God.
I'm sitting there like this. Oh my god.
I can't imagine Thanksgiving like, that seems like a
Mhm.
lot.
Oh, and Kelly, well, you've been around Kelly.
I love
She don't
Kelly. Yeah.
she don't give a shit.
She'll just say it. She
She'll
will
just tell
say
you.
it.
Yes. 110%.
I love that.
Mhm.
I love people who can do that because I rarely will do it unless it
Mhm.
is dealing with my kids. And then it's like someone else. I mean, you guys know this. Like when somebody crosses, Kelly will tell you this too. Like if somebody but Kelly seems like if anybody crosses her, she don't give a shit. Like she's just like
She's gonna tell you.
she's
Mhm.
gonna tell you. But
Mhm.
I probably won't. I probably will just tell Bill, like, oh, look at that bitch over there. She gave me a look. You know what I mean? I won't confront the person.
Mhm.
But if that same woman had said something to a child of mine or grandkid, then I would bring out the claws. That's the only time. But I think that's just human nature. That's just the way we're,
Yeah.
lioness will protect its cubs no matter what. I mean, that's just what we do.
So for me, I will take so much, and I can deal with somebody so much, and I can let things go, and I won't say anything. But I'll get to a certain point after I've, okay, dealt with so much that the
Yeah,
exorcist comes out of my body, and then I'll lose my shit. Like,
exactly.
that's what happens.
Yeah,
And then I'm always overboard when I finally do lose my shit because
yeah.
I've let it build up, and then I really lose it. And then afterwards, I'm like this, you lost it over this, like, you should have lost it 6 things ago instead of
Right.
over
Yeah.
them touching your pop bottle.
I mean, and that's yes. And I do this
So,
thing where like I will project that someone is I mean, this is totally a like kid and high school teenager thing to do, even though I'm as old as I am. But I will project that you have beef with me if I haven't like heard from you in a while, but we've been
mhm.
close or whatever. I will then, instead of saying, hey, What's up? What's going on? Are you busy? Are you sick? Like, I know instinctively to do that, but I know if I don't hear from certain people, like I get hackles up and I just automatically go, well, what the hell did I do to her? She must be mad. What did I do to piss her? And Bill's like,
Yeah.
why don't you just text her or call her and find out? And I'm like, well, no, she can text or call me.
Yeah.
Something's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I have a friend, I haven't spoken to my best friend in like months, but she has a lot of shit going on. But then again, it also feels like we just stopped communicating one day and we just never. So Carter is always like, then you need to reach out to her and call
Yeah.
her or text her. And I'm like, no, she must be mad at something I did. And I don't even know what I. And they're like, Mom, stop being high school about it and just pick up the phone. You have a phone for a reason. And then I'm like, oh, well, she can just kiss my ass. It's like, why are you doing that?
And she's probably completely okay and doesn't even know what's going
She
on.
doesn't know. And to her credit, she has had a very horrible year, upheaval, and her mom and family things going on. So I get it. I know that she has struggles and things going on, and she has some issues. So that's 100% probably what it is. But
Mhm.
in my mind, the first thing I go to is, oh, well, what did I do to you? And then it's like, it's not about you, girl.
Yeah.
It's not even, you're not even a factor. I don't even think about anything you've done. So,
One thing
yeah.
Valerie always says I do, she says that because I get pissed off about something, and I'll just bitch to like her or somebody else about it, and she'll be like, "Where are you getting that from?" Because I'll take a text the wrong way. Like I'm like
Yes.
this. Oh, okay,
Oh,
bitch. Oh, you want to be
okay.
spicy? Okay.
We got some
And then
beef?
and then I'll like think that it's really some spicy shit. Like I'll be like, listen to this bitch, and I'll read it to like Valerie, and Valerie's like, what's
Yeah.
wrong? I don't understand what's wrong with it. And
Yeah.
I'll be
You're
like,
totally reading it
blah blah
wrong.
blah blah. And she'll be like, that's not how she meant that. And I'll be like this, oh. Well, I was pissed.
Exactly. I need an interpreter. Like, I need someone to, because Dawn is that person for me. Like,
Mhm.
on a comment, especially, I'll send it to Dawn in the group chat, and Autumn too. I'll be like, "What the hell you think she meant by this?" And they'll be like, "Calm down, Granny Clampett. She meant she did not. She said it like this." And oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh, she wasn't being mean.
Right. But yeah. But I keep getting, so let me tell you the funniest thing today. And you know this because anybody with a YouTube channel, all of you know this. The fakeries, the Chinese fakery
Mm,
companies
mhm.
will just, they will come at you. And I mean, this one is dogged. I mean, they are on it, on it, on it. And I just need to go in there and block them somehow. But it's like they make new addresses and then they'll come back. So,
I have to delete one from every video, at least one.
right. Well,
Usually.
this is even in my emails. Like, I get
Oh no, I don't get
approached.
those yet.
Oh my God, I got this. And these people are dogged. Like, please look at these new bags that we have. And they're clearly, $300. And I'm like, that bag's 10 grand. What's going? And then I already know from the name. But I said politely today, I thought, well, maybe if I say, hey, thank you for thinking of me. And I said this. I said, thanks for thinking of me. I am going to pass because it is illegal for us to show those and promote this in any way. And I'm not going to do that. YouTube won't allow it. It's against their regulations. And they still came back with, maybe we can figure out a way. And I'm like, okay, I tried to be reasonable. I tried to be
Mhm.
cool about it, but like, I'm just going to have to just delete you every time. But
Yeah.
it's like, dude, what? But
Well,
anyway,
I'm not gonna mention any names or anything, but there's one person out there who makes videos who used to show those from those places like all the time, and um now they just show them and like unbox them, but there's no talk about that. Like it's like a Like, you just know what to do, like, if you're interested or some type of thing like that. So I always get a kick out of watching them though, but yeah,
Yeah.
because I obviously still go in there and watch, but yeah, I found a little loophole there.
Yeah, yes. And
Mhm.
everybody does, but the thing about it is, I feel like cuz everybody says that, well, how come so and so's showing da 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 da.
Mhm.
Well, it just takes a matter of time. I always envision the little YouTube algorithm things like little matrix robots just going around everywhere trying to catch things, and they just maybe haven't
Yeah.
you know at that yet, but yeah. You look good. Can I make you into one? Oh, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. Thank you, Natasha. That is awesome. And I have to tell you, I'm very flattered. Thank you, doll. But I've been married to the same guy for like 30 years. Yeah. But that is a sweet offer. And if something ever happens,
Oh, Natasha, yes, girl.
but that is sweet. Yeah, thank you. I'm always flattered when anyone says anything nice to me. Like I'm like, oh God, look at me! I've been flirted with in 30 years.
You're like, "Bill, I'm packing my bags tonight."
Like, let's move in. I don't know. Maybe I can be talked
Is this
into it.
meant to be?
It might be. I do have this Stanley Cup with a backpack.
You do. You could pack a lot in there.
I can get all kinds of my clothes in here. Barbie
Mhm.
clothes, man. I love this little bit. I mean, hello, guys. I can't.
So, and even the, like, string on the backpack on your or the little bag has pink and it matches the bottom.
I know.
Oh, girl, that is classy. That is
Oh
classy.
wait, I'm like thumbnail.
Uh,
Every single somebody did say to me once, like, somebody did like tell me, like, why do you always have that same face in your I'm like, I don't know, but it seems to
m
be okay for me. Like I like
m
to
my thumbnail for tomorrow is this.
okay, yeah. So tomorrow, that's what we need to do. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, but we need that bag is bigger than some of your it actually is. It is
Mhm.
bigger than some of my bags. Night Rael, thanks for coming by. Thank you to everybody for coming by. And also tomorrow we have a video collab on our Marc Jacobs
We
bags.
do. I'm
We're
wearing the same shirt too in that video, guys, because I filmed it before we went live.
Babe, it's all good. It is all good. Thank you guys for coming by. And don't forget to come back tomorrow. We are doing our collab around 5 o'clock Eastern Standard
Mhm.
Time. I'm probably going to go take Luxational's advice,
Girl, I
do a
say,
little,
hey, real quick before
yeah,
we get off here, did you
yeah.
get that message that I sent you from that, like, Daniel Tanner or whatever he is, that on those bags that you have, that Strasberry or Straws? Did you
I don't
watch
think
that?
so.
You did.
Uh
Girl, I sent it to you on text message, and it was
uh
that little bag that you got that you traded Cammy.
Yeah.
He talks about that, like, he pulls it apart, talks about the leather, and he was, like, comparing it to, like, big luxury houses. He said it's, like, amazing, like, it was, like, really good. So, girl, you need to watch that. Now I'm, like, this,
Yes, I
"Oh
am
my
going to watch
gosh, do
that.
I wanna get one?"
We're like royal. People have said in the comments, like Strawberry. I can't stop saying it that way. But people have said in the comments on that video, like, that is what the Royals carry, and it is a
Yeah.
Scottish brand. So I'm definitely gonna watch that.
Meghan
Um,
Markle, was carrying that bag, or one
I
of those
know
bags.
Meghan
Yeah.
Markle, if it's good enough for
Mhm.
her.
Girl, yeah. Well, he was saying, he was like, for what you get it for, he said it's like a bag that should be 3 to 4 times that price or whatever. Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
And don't tell Cammy, but she basically gave me that back. Yay for deals.
Girl,
Yay for deals.
girl.
nipples ablazing.
Now
Okay,
now I'm
I'm
having like I'm on their website looking because I'm like this. Oh my gosh! Not that I'm
they
doing
had some
anything
that were on
right now.
sale.
I know I seen that girl. First
Mm.
off, I want a Paulin bag too. Is that how you say it?
Oh yeah, those are cute. Yeah,
I do
yeah,
want one of those. I'm kind of thinking this year, like getting some like especially watching that. Okay, so watch the video that I sent you.
yeah,
But he does a lot of different brands and like tears those bags apart
yeah,
and like, yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Anyways,
yeah.
I'm thinking of like maybe venturing in the kind of like Totes or Jean has done already, like venturing into some of these other like Italian and like
Okay.
different bags and they come and they're like all wrapped up and they're so luxurious and everything's so
Yeah,
nice, but you're paying $400 or $500 and you're getting quality that is just as good. So
yeah. Dawn knows a lot about those brands that I've never heard of, but that are very, very shishi foo foo that
yeah,
people in Europe carry and stuff like that. So she's very knowledgeable about that too.
I want
Yeah.
to check some of that out.
Yes, girl.
Yes, girl. You need to go
Listen,
deal with your kidney stone.
I do got to go deal with that. I love you guys so much.
I
Thank
love
you
you.
so much. I love you.
Love
And I'll
you. Bye
see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.
tomorrow, girl. See ya.
Bye, guys. Bye.